Everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is geoffreyamaniampong, and on this channel we talk about digital data collection using KoboToolbox and practical tech solutions for field and research. So if you are a researcher, a student, an NGO worker, an agricultural professional, or someone interested in mobile data collection, then you are in the right place. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through KoboToolbox, one of the most powerful free tools for data collection, both online and offline. We will cover what KoboToolbox is, who created it, what it can do, and how to design questionnaire, and how to use KoboCollect on Android devices. If the video helps you, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification so you will never miss any future tutorials and tech guide. Now, let's get started. So, in this presentation, we are going to focus on mobile using KoboToolbox, especially within agriculture and research environments. So, in this session, I'll guide you through how KoboToolbox works and how it can simplify digital field data collection. Today, many organizations are moving away from people-based surveys because digital tools saves time, reduce errors, improve monitoring, and make data management easier. KoboToolbox is one of the leading solutions for this. So before we begin, let's look at this presentation. By the end of this tutorial, you should understand what KoboToolbox and KoboCollect are, who developed KoboToolbox, who can use it, what the platform can do, its cost and accessibility, supported languages, the basics of questionnaire design, the two modes of data collection, and how to install and use KoboCollect on Android device. This presentation is beginner friendly, so even if you are new to KoboToolbox, you should be able to follow along comfortably. So what is KoboToolbox? Let's start with the big question. KoboToolbox is a platform, a digital platform designed for data collection, especially in challenging environments where internet connectivity may be poor or unavailable. So one of the biggest advantages of KoboToolbox is that it works online and offline. So, this makes it extremely useful for agricultural survey, humanitarian projects, research studies, monitoring activities, and field assessments. Another major benefit is that it is free and open source. That's the best part, meaning organizations and individuals can use it without paying expensive subscription fees. Now, let's talk about KoboCollect. KoboCollect is the Android mobile application used to collect data from forms created in KoboToolbox. Think of KoboToolbox as a platform where forms are designed, while KoboCollect is the app field officers used to fill those forms on mobile devices. So KoboCollect only works on Android devices such as smartphones and tablets. It is not available for iPhone or BlackBerry. Users can easily download the app directly from Play Store. So who created KoboToolbox? KoboToolbox was originally developed by Harvard Humanitarian Initiative in 2009. The platform was created by co-founders from Farm and Patrick Vench to support research and humanitarian data collection in difficult field conditions. Today, KoboToolbox operates as an independent non-profit organization called Kobo Incorporation. So they have a team of professionals dedicated to improving and maintaining the platform. So you see, this strong humanitarian and research background is one reason why KoboToolbox has become a trusted brand or trusted platform globally. So this is Dr. Pham, and this is Dr. Vinch. One important thing to understand is that KoboToolbox is not limited to one industry, although it was originally designed for humanitarian organizations. It can be used by almost anyone who need digital data collection. Whether you are conducting a farm survey, household interview, monitoring project activities, or collecting scientific data, KoboToolbox can support your work. So what can KoboToolbox do? KoboToolbox is extremely powerful and flexible. It allows users to create digital forms that work on mobile devices, tablets, computers, and web browsers. Forms will be shared using a simple URL, allowing remote data collection. Another important feature is data aggregation. That's the best part. Data submitted from multiple devices is automatically stored and managed in one central system. From there, the data can be downloaded into formats compatible with Microsoft Excel, SPSS, GIS software, and any other analytical tools. So this makes data analysis and reports much easier. See, one of the reasons KoboToolbox is so popular is because of its affordability. The platform is free and open source. For humanitarian organizations, usage is entirely free. For other users, it's still providing generous free plan that includes up to 10,000 submissions per month and 5 gig of file storage. This makes it highly accessible for students, researchers, NGOs, startup organizations, and so on. So KoboToolbox supports multiple languages, making it suitable for international and multilingual projects. Projects and questionnaires can be created in almost any language. The platform currently supports user interface. We're talking about user interface, not the questionnaire itself. The interface, Kobo interface, it supports up to 7 user interface languages. So English, French, Spanish, Arabic, Hindi, Kurdish, and Chinese. So this flexibility allows surveys in local languages and in communication with respondents. So there are about 7,000 languages which KoboToolbox supports, right? But when it comes to the user interface, it supports only 7 for now. Just a simple demonstration on how to design a questionnaire in Kobo. So let's move into questionnaire design. The first step is to create a Kobo account. All right. Once you have the account, you have to start building digital questionnaire directly within the platform. And questionnaire design is one of the most important part of data collection because the quality of the form affects the quality of your data. So here, users enter their personal details, credentials during the account registration process. So you have to enter your name, your email, username, and password. It's that simple. After registration, users can access KoboToolbox dashboard and begin creating projects. So Kobo will redirect you to this platform. So in there, once inside the dashboard, click on New button. This is where users start creating a new questionnaire or project. This session allows you to choose whether to build a blank project or use a template. Here, users enter project information such as project title, description, sector, or any other details. After filling in the information, this opens the questionnaire design interface where you can start adding survey questions. So let's talk about the modes of data collection. So KoboToolbox supports 2 data collection. The first mode is online. In this mode, users access the forms directly through shared URL using a web browser, whether from your laptop or your phone. So this is for the online mode. The second mode is offline data collection. In this mode, forms are downloaded into the Kobo Collect app, as we discussed earlier, all right, on an Android device, allowing data collection without any internet access. But with the first mode, which is the online, you're gonna have an internet access. With the first mode, which is the online, you're gonna need internet throughout. But with the offline, you only need the internet. You're done collecting the data and you want to send it to the Kobo server. This offline capability, all right, is one of the most KoboToolbox strongest advantage for field operators in remote areas. To get the form using the offline mode or the Kobo app, you will need a link from the admin to access the forms. Okay, so now that we understand the basics of KoboToolbox, let's move into the practical setup process. All right, in this session, I'm going to show you how to install Kobo Collect, configure your account, download forms, collect data, and finally submit completed forms to the server. This is the exact process many organizations use during surveys and agricultural data collection projects. So as we discussed earlier on the modes, before the KoboCollect, let's briefly revisit two modes of data collection. So the first mode is online data collection, where users access the questionnaire through a shared web link using any browser. And the second mode, the offline data collection, where forms are downloaded directly into the Kobo app on Android device. So the offline mode is useful in remote communities, farms in rural areas where internet connectivity may be poor or unavailable. So once internet becomes available, all collected data can be uploaded back to the Kobo server. So in here, we are going to install the KoboCollect. So the KoboCollect is only available for Android devices. All right, as we said earlier, Android devices. It doesn't work for any iOS device. Okay, so to install it, you go to Google Play. All right, search for KoboCollect and click install, and then open the application after installation is complete. Right, the installation process is very simple and usually takes few minutes depending on your internet speed. All right, so after installation, KoboCollect must be connected to the correct Kobo server where the questionnaires are stored. This is very important, because without the correct server settings, the application cannot retrieve forms. So when setting up, open KoboCollect, select the manually enter project details. So this allows the device to connect directly to the Kobo server, but you will need the correct URL to be able to connect to it. So you're going to enter that URL into the KoboCollect app. So the next is we have to configure the KoboCollect or the account. So inside the settings page, navigate to general settings, all right, and enter the server URL provided by the questionnaire administrator. The admin must have something like this provided to you, or if you are the admin, you must have something like this to set up on a mobile app. This step links the mobile device to the correct Kobo account and project database. For tablet users, the process is almost the same. After entering the correct URL, click on OK to save the settings. Ensure all they are correctly entered. Once the configuration is successful, the tablet can now retrieve available questionnaires from the server. Now you have set up. Let's download the questionnaire forms. Inside KoboCollect, press on download form. The app will to the Kobo server. Available here on the screen for you. The forms are now stored on your device and ready for offline data collection. Once the form has been downloaded successfully, the data collection can begin. To start, press Start New Form. Select and begin answering the questions. Now, one thing, field enumerators should carefully enter response accurately to ensure high quality data collection. KoboToolbox supports text entry, multiple choice questions, GPS, images, audios, videos, barcodes, and many advanced survey features. So after completing the questionnaire, press Save Form and exit. Make sure Mark Form as finalized is checked. This is extremely important because only finalized forms are ready for submission to the server. If the form is not finalized, it will remain as draft. If you want to review draft forms, open draft session, retrieve the saved questionnaire, review all response carefully. The reason is it helps that no questions were skipped, no incorrect entries were made, all required data or information is complete, because data collection is very important before submission. So after reviewing the form, return to the main page. All right, open Ready to Send, select all the finalized forms, and press on Send Selected. Once internet access becomes available, the data will automatically upload to the Kobo server. At this point, supervisors and researchers can immediately access the submitted data through the KoboToolbox dashboard. So it's that simple and very easy to use. That brings us to the end of the setup and usage guide. You should now understand how to install KoboCollect, configure server settings, download forms, collect data offline, review submissions, and send finalized data to Kobo server. These skills are extremely valuable Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and colleagues, leave a comment below about what tutorial you would like to see next. I'm geoffreyamaniampong and I'll see you in the next video.